Fellas, y'all gonna let me have a real conversation with y'all, or y'all gonna get in y'all feelings about what I'm about to say? Let me know real quick. I'm about to say it anyway, so it don't even matter. Y'all gotta start dating within y'all tax bracket. And I'm not even talking about the gold diggers or the women that only wants men for money. I'm talking about the women that got their own bread. I'm talking about the woman that's out here doing it. I'm talking about the women that's buying themselves all types of gifts, that's taking themselves on all types of vacations, right? That can get their homegirls luxurious presents for birthdays. That's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about women who make their money and they like nice things. If you cannot support that lifestyle, that is likely not the woman for you. Stop pursuing women who live a life that you cannot maintain. So for example, if this woman on an average Saturday, she going out with a homegirl, she going out with herself, and she could afford to drop $300-$400 just easy, like that's nothing, that's regular shit. If you cannot afford to do the same thing, baby, that lady is likely not for you. If the clothes she wears, the shoes she wears, the jewelry she wears has a higher price tag on them, and you know that you cannot afford that, baby, this woman is likely not for you. If the car she drives has a 20-gallon tank and she only can use premium gas and she got to fill her tank up twice a week, which is easy, $150 to $200 a week, right? If you can't afford to put gas in her tank, baby, just leave her alone. Like, you see where I'm going with this? I'm not saying you don't deserve love. I'm not saying that you don't deserve a good woman. What I'm saying is that woman is just not likely it, because you're going to have to take her out of the lifestyle that she's used to because you cannot afford the things or the experiences that she can. And it's not just about the monetary and material things. That's just the root. But let's look at it like this. Shorty want to go on a vacation to Dubai. Shorty want to go on a vacation to friggin' Turks and Caicos. And she want to go get a villa, right? With the butler and the pool right in the room and jacuzzi and everything. Baby, that's a $10,000 trip. But
Well, doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of having money? Because let's just put a man in this scenario. He has all this money. He goes $300, $400 dinners with his buddies, his homies, and he's going on trips with his homies, got girls, and he don't want to do that anymore. He would be okay with the person that he's talking to, the woman, to make no money. And since he already has the 10K to go on these lavish vacations, he's done this before, it should be nothing. So in the situation, when you switch the scenario onto the woman, her having the power, the bag, the money and all that, and it meaning nothing, it being nothing, like you said, just like those dinners were nothing, $300-$400, then what is the purpose if you don't want to go out with your friends anymore or go by yourself, not just pay for that guy and then you guys go on trips, hang out, do things of that nature? You already have it. Why not share it? But women, they want to hoard these resources for some reason. But if you put men in these equations, those guys typically don't have a problem sharing their resources. But it's like, hey, it's 2025, right? Equality.
on that trip, there's going to be so many memories that is created. But because that is outside of your tax bracket, you cannot go on that trip with her and create these memories. You see where I'm going with that? But if there's another type of woman, same type of character, same good woman, right? Who's cool with a little 3-day, cruise to the Bahamas, that's only going to run your pockets a good $500, baby, that's where you need to be. And again, this is not me saying for anyone to settle, but this is me saying that you got to be realistic. Now, is it impossible for you to bag a woman like this? Of course not. You know what I'm saying? Because really, if you got charisma, you could bag almost anything. But can you sustain a woman like that? That's the question. I'm just a messenger. Be safe.
I fully disagree. I believe that the guy should continue to go after these types of women who claim that these men are not in their tax bracket. And the reason why is because they're going to try to trade in those masculine accolades later on in life when they get tired of saying, I'm not settling. They will concede and they will crack. And by that time, they'll take any guy. So just continue to bring them down to reality. Because if you think about it, before they became masculine, before they had these bad tendencies and followed the chat GPT, bought of the sisterhood and these social constructs that were built, what were they making? They were probably making way less than the guys that they're talking about are broke now. So if you strip all of those masculine accolades away, all the money, everything, what are they? They are the looks equivalent of the guys that this woman is trying to tell not to go for it. Those women are exactly the same looks equivalent prototype of those men 9 times out of 10. But they think that they're better because they have money and they can put on prosthetics or get something done. It's ridiculous, but yeah, I don't agree with what she said.
Watching men complain about how women don't want them.
Fuck is you talking about, Biggie? Nobody wants you fat hoes, man. And the women that are in the comment section advocating for this nonsense are the same women that even the top 20% of men don't even value, like they don't even vibe for you. They don't even look for y'all. What are you talking about? It's ridiculous when you see these large margins that are large but not in charge just come out the woodwork talking about absolutely nothing. Be quiet, pick up a hamburger. Guys are tired of you women that are threes, twos, ones talking shit about men. We don't care, and we never have, we never will.
I see why dudes be players now. Like, I see why guys just play women, because it's like, damn, like, you try to be nice and loving to a woman and she just treats you like you're not that guy, like you're not the prize to be with. Like, that's actually hilarious. Like, no wonder. Like, you're gonna fuck around, you're gonna treat them like shit. Okay, he'll show you who he really is, who he's really capable of being. I mean, come on, it's common sense.
I see why hoes be hoes. I see why hoes be hoes now. It's like, damn, you try to be considerate and loving to a man and he just try you like you a dummy.
Is it just me, or did we just hear this in the last video just in reverse? It's funny because the first woman with the tattoos, her name's Amy Roma. She literally just described a guy pedestalizing a woman and simping on them, and then the woman rejecting them because that's not the woman's first choice. Typically, that's what men are taught. If, you know, men hope growing up, or boys hope that women reciprocate, but typically they got their eye on somebody else. But in this example, this woman is talking about a man that's out of her league that doesn't reciprocate, and she's mad because he's not reciprocating and playing in her face. It's just funny seeing the differences and the disconnect, that she's simping over him and he's not reciprocating, and in Amy Roma's example, he's simping over her, but that woman doesn't have her eyes on him.
Like, you really think I'm goofy and I'm finna go for that? Like, I don't know what's really going on. You really think I don't get niggas? You got to.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Now I'm about to show you who I really am, because you played with me like I really wasn't heard. Dummy.
Rejected.
This whole male loneliness epidemic is y'all fault. Y'all got on the internet, started consuming all this red pill energy, started developing these misogynistic point of views, and started treating women like they're inferior. And now you wonder why they don't want to fuck you.
It's obvious, buddy.
Wondering the same thing, because they don't smash simps, they don't smash suck-ups, and they don't smash guys that put them on high pedestals. And the thing is, they are inferior to men. And that is the cold hard reality, but you're too pussy to tell them because you're trying to get some simp box. But guess what? There's no such thing. Derek Jackson had ruined his marriage, so it's really not going to go well with you. Pandering and being a panda bear and a plantation bro.
You're a bad person. And it's not even that you're a bad person to the degree that you treat all people, but you treat women like shit, and then you get mad at them online. And it's funny because then y'all make this take about some, these modern women are suck. Modern women? What are you talking about? You mean the women of our age? What do you mean? You talking about modern women? The old women back in the day, they used to sit down and listen. The ones that didn't have rights used to sit down and listen.
I'm so surprised.
Like, when do you think that women got their rights? Like 1988 or something like that? Like, what are you talking about? And the examples of modern women, since you want to mention modern women, yes, women of this time, because women clearly don't meet the prerequisites of most men, and men will take what they can get because men typically only deal with women for sexual access. So clearly that should let you know that men and women, something's not matching up. And it's typically the men don't want to rise to the occasion for women who are ran through that will rise to that occasion and be like the man. But you're so busy pandering and being a pander bear, you forgot to mention that.
I'm so shocked.
You sound stupid.
You fucking incel.
But it's like, the only people who get online and make these takes is people who don't talk to women in real life. You gotta peep game and lock in. All them sharks, the content who are sharks, they don't get on the line. They don't get on the internet and bash women. You know why? Because he talks to them in real life. It's the niggas who don't talk to women who get on the internet and bash women and say, oh, they this, oh, they this. Boy, shut the fuck up.
Man, sit your ass down.
The dumbest thing that you could say, because there are plenty of guys who deal with multiple women, who have women in their face, that live in their house, multitudes of women, multiple women at some point. And even they get on the internet and talk about the twos, threes, the ones that you are trying to fight and defend. You know, those water buffaloes, those chicks that look like a pterodactyl in the face, a triceratops, like those chicks. Yeah, those are the ones that you're fighting for. Even those guys have an opinion. And even those guys won't even date those women. But of course, you have to go ahead and pander because you're nothing but a big simp.
You can play about women so much, I'm trying to think you want to fuck the guys. That's what it sounded like. Then they get mad at you about that. Shit, despicable.
Man, what's actually diabolical is with your feminine attributes and the way you're moving your hands and jumping around and can't stand still. It just lets me know that there's not a spine in your body whatsoever, and there's no masculine men that ever raised you. So you have the spirit of your mama, your auntie, your cousin, your sister, and every other ratchet chick that you've ever been around. That's why you look like this, and those bifocals turn to perfocals when looking at women. But let's be totally honest, man. You have an issue with guys because you can't get no box. You're living in your mom's basement. I get it. You can't take them over there because they're like, why are you taking me into the dungeon? It just looks creepy. So at the end of the day, going this route is not going to get you any box. What's going to get you some box is you getting some game, getting a spine, and stop simping out for the sisterhood. Because up to now, you're still just pounding it in there using your Jergens and Pamela Anderson, aka your right hand. But hey, man, this is the types of dudes that get cooked and flamed every single day because it's just easy and they do it to themselves. Stop simping, stop being a sucker, idolizing mediocre P, and you can be a P and get some real P and stop simping and going through the back door. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I had to cook that bifocal nerd. He's probably gonna like set some ants on fire on a sunny day with them things. But yeah, make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel with post notifications on. I went real easy on that guy, easy cooking on a Thursday, Wednesday night. This probably will be out on Thursday, but make sure you guys leave your comments in the bottom. Let me hear how you felt about this video. I'm gonna see you guys all in the next one. It's your boy Bounty Villains up. Mastodons and these guys talking shit about the passport bros and guys that are red pill down. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace. Get that passport too, man.
If one of us eat, then we all ball. Sip coladas out in Cancun. Please stop praying for my downfall. It ain't coming no time soon. From the concrete, a little bitty rose grew.